Okay, for today, we're going to be working questions 17 through 24, okay? 17 through 24. We're going to move into quartiles, right? The instructions here says find the lower quartile, the upper quartile. So let me show you guys what I'm reading. The lower quartile, the upper quartile, and the interquartile range. Okay, we're going to be moving into quartiles. First thing, we got to list our numbers from smallest to the largest. Okay, that's the first thing we got to do. So when I take a look at question number 17, I see that my numbers are given as the list. So like kind of like how we've been working so far, the numbers are going to be given as the list. We're going to be doing it with dot plots. Questions 19 and 20, we're going to be doing with dot plots. We're going to be dealing with tables. Remember, in tables, I'm not interested on the information on the left. I'm just interested in the number on the right. And then we're also going to get bar graphs. I'm not interested in the numbers at the bottom. I'm interested on the numbers at the side, in this case, the left side. So let's go back to question number 17. Let me list, the hard part of this is gonna let me list my numbers from smallest to largest. All right, so it seems like the smallest number is 44. And then 63. 70. All right, after 70, I get to the 100. So then I get to 107, 126, 133. I actually have 133 twice. 136, 153, and 155. All right, so yesterday we were talking about the median, right? We were talking about the number in the middle. I'm going to be doing something similar, okay? Now, instead of just crossing out the numbers, let me put a little line underneath. Let me do a line at on the smallest number and the biggest number, the smallest and the biggest, the smallest and the biggest, the smallest and the biggest. All right. So then I happen to see that I have two numbers in the middle. I'll come back to that in a minute. Let me just draw a little line right here. My question could be, what's the number in between 126 and 133? I'll worry about that in a minute, okay? Let me just do this line right here, put it in the middle. I notice on the left, I have 5 numbers, okay? I see I have 5 numbers. Let me find the number in the middle. I notice on the right side, I also have 5 numbers. Let me find the number in the middle. Now, usually what we call these numbers, the first number, that's 70, we call that quarter 1. The middle, we call that quarter 2 or median, right? We talked about this yesterday. And then here we have quarter 3. So when it was asking, what's the lower quartile? Basically, what's quarter 1? Quarter 1 is 70. When it asks what's the upper quartile is quarter 3. Now the interquartile, what we're going to be doing for the interquartile is quarter 3 minus quarter 1. In this case, 136 minus 70. All right, we're going to go quarter 3 minus quarter 1. Notice the way I started. Let me come back. I'm not quite done with this question yet. All I did was I find the center. I drew a line right in the center. It was right in between two numbers. Then my line separated a left side and a right side. I find the number in the middle on the left side, which is quarter 1. I find the number in the middle of my right side, which is quarter 3. Now for my interquartile, I'm going quarter 3 minus quarter 1. So 136 minus 70, which happens to give me 66. So again, if I'm asking for the lower quartile, 70. If I'm asking for the upper quartile, 136. If I'm asking for the interquartile, 66. Quarter three minus quarter one. To be honest, in the homework, they're all going to be just one question, one number. And I'm all going to ask for the interquartile. I figured in order for you to find the interquartile, you have to find quarter one and quarter three. All right, let's take a look at question number 18. Let me list my numbers from small to large. All right, so it seems that the smallest number is 40. Then I get 41 twice. Then 43, 45. I got 47 twice. Then I have 52, 53, and 53. All right, again, the hard part is writing the numbers in order from small to large. Let me find a line that goes in the middle. So let me take a look. The smallest and the largest, right? Instead of canceling them out, I'm just going to write a little line at the bottom. The smallest and the largest, the smallest and the largest, the smallest and the largest. And I'm going to say my line, it's right there, which will be 46, right? The number between 45 and 47, that'll be 46. If I was looking for the median. Now, on the left side, when I mean left side, I'm talking about this side. On the left side, let me find the numbered in the middle. In this case, that's that. That's quarter one. On the right side, I'm talking about this side. Let me find the numbered in the middle, which is 52. And that's what we call quarter three. There's the lower quartile, there's the upper quartile. Now for the interquartile, let me go 52 minus 41. Basically, quarter three minus quarter one. 52 minus 41 happens to be 11. So if I'm asking for the interquartile, quarter three minus quarter one. All right, that was not bad. Let's take a look at question number 19. Let me list my numbers from small to large. So I have 1, 1, I have 2, 2, 2, 2, 3, 4, and 6. All right, so let me find the little line in the center. So I cross out the smallest number. Let me go here. So I cross out the smallest numbered and the largest numbered, the smallest and the largest, the smallest and the largest, the small and the large. So I'm going to do a line right here that goes through number 2. That's the median. Now, on the left side, there's 4 numbers. Let me draw a line right in the middle. I could ask you guys what number it is right between 1 and 2, or we can use decimals. You're like, that number that goes between 1 and 2, if we cannot think about it, what we're going to do is we're going to add these 2 numbers and divide it by 2. And that gives us 1.5. So my quarter one is 1.5, right? The number between 1 and 2. I notice on the right side, there's 4 numbers. Let me draw a line right in the middle. All right, I could ask you guys what number it is between 3 and 4 using decimals. If we cannot tell, we're going to go 3 plus 4 divided by 2, and this gives us 3.5. All right, so the lower quartile is 1.5. The upper quartile is 3.5. The interquartile is 3.5 minus 1.5, which in this case is 2. All right, that was pretty cool. All right, let's take a look at example number 20. Let me list my numbers from small to large. So I have 4, 4, 5, 5, 6. Whoa, I have a bunch of sevens. I have 5 of them. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, let's take a look. Let me do a line at the smallest and the largest, the smallest and the largest, small, large, and I'm going to say my line goes right there. My median, if I was looking for my median, is the number between 6 and 7, which I will call 6.5. The numbers on the left, I'm talking about these numbers. My number in the middle happens to be 5. For my numbers on the right, my number in the middle happens to be 7. I see the lower quartile is 5, the upper quartile is 7. Now for the interquartile, let me go 7 minus 5, which my answer is 2. All right, let's take a look at number 21. Remember, I'm working up until 24. Okay, so 21. Let me list my numbers from small to large. 2, 7, 10, 15 twice, then 20, 23, 25, and 26. Okay, I list my numbers from small to large. Let me draw a line right in the middle. So I cancel the smallest and the largest, the smallest and the largest, small, large, small, large. So there. My median is 15. Now on the left, I notice there's 4 numbers. So let me draw a line right in the middle. Now I could ask myself, what's the number between 7 and 10? Like right in the middle. If I cannot tell, I'm gonna go 7 plus 10 divided by 2. I know 7 plus 10 is 17. 17 divided by 2 is 8.5. So my lower quartile is 8.5. If I was to look on the right side, my line in the middle is right there. And then this one, I'm asking which number it is right in between 23 and 25. I don't think I have to do work much on it. I think it's 24, right? We can think 24 is between 23 and 25. So my lower quartile is 8.5, upper quartile is 24. For my interquartile, let me go 24 minus 8.5, which in this case is 15.5. All right, let's take a look at number 22. Talk about an educational attainment by U.S. state. How many people get, percentage-wise, how many people get a bachelor's degree according to some states? Okay. Let me list my numbers from smallest to largest. Let's see, the smallest number happens to be 24.3. This is the hard part. List them in order. Then we have 25.5, 25.7, 26.6. Then we have 27.4. Then let's see, 28.7, 29.5, 29.9, and 35.6. Okay. Let's find the number in the middle. Let's find the median. I cancel the smallest numbered and the largest numbered. The smallest with the largest, the smallest with the largest, the smallest with the largest, and my line goes right through 27.4. So my median is 27.4. Okay, not that bad. Now, on the left side, there's four numbers. This is what I mean with the left side. The left side, there's four numbers. Let me draw a line right in the middle. Goes in between these two. All right. I see on the left is 25.5, 25.7. Now, if I could ask you what number it is right in between them, I think we can figure it out. I think we can call this 25.6, right? 25.5, 25.7, obviously 25.6 in the center. If we could not tell, we didn't know, add 25.5 plus 25.7 divided by 2. All right, now when I'm looking on the right side, I'm looking at these four numbers. Let me draw a line right in the middle. Okay, it's in between two numbers, 29.5 and 29.9. All right, if I could ask you which number it is right between them, just write it out. If you cannot tell what number it is between 29.5 and 29.9, add the two numbers, right? 29.5 plus 29.9 divided by 2, and you're going to get 29.7. Oh, okay. Now, for me to know the interquartile, let me subtract these two numbers. 29.7 minus 25.6. I use the upper quartile minus the lower quartile. In this case, I get, let's see, 29.7 minus 25.6. So there's my point. 7 minus 6 is 1. 9 minus 5 is 4, and then there's no 2's. My answer is 4.1. All right, cool. Now let's take a look at the last two questions, 23 and 24. Question number 23. For shoe size, all right, I'm not interested in woman 1, 2, 3, or 9. I'm interested in the numbers on the left. I'm going to say my first graph is 9, then 6, 6.5, 8.5, 7.5, 9.5, 8.5, 8, and 9.5. I got all these numbers from the left, from the numbers on the left side. All right, let's take a look. Let's list our numbers from smallest to largest. This is the hard part. My first number is 6. Then I get 6.5. Then I get 7.5. Then I have 8. Then I get 8.5 twice. Then I have a 9, and then I get 9.5 twice. Okay. Let's find the median, right? Let's find the number in the middle. Let's find a line right in the middle. And the way I do this is I look at the smallest and the largest. I cancel the small and the large, the small and the largest, the smallest and the largest, and there's my median, 8.5. From the numbers on the left, there's four numbers. If I could ask you what number is right in the middle, right, I could draw a line right here in the middle, the number between 6.5 and 7.5. If we cannot tell, add 6.5 plus 7.5 divided by 2, and we're going to get 7. From the numbers on the right, let me draw a line right in the middle. Okay. Between 9 and 9.5. If I could ask you what number is right between 9 and 9.5, If you can tell, good. If not, add 9 plus 9.5 divided by 2, and that gives us 9.25. Now for the inner quartile, let me go 9.25 minus 7. There's a point after the 7. Remember when we subtract decimals, we have to line up the point. Let me fill some zeros. All right, so 5 minus 0 is 5, 2 minus 0 is 2. There's my decimal. 9 minus 7 is 2. My answer will be 2.25. All right, let's take a look at our last example. Let me list my numbers from smallest to largest. To not get confused, let me use red on this one. All right, so I see 4. Oh, no, I see the smallest number is 3. This is the bar that I was looking at. Right? Again, I'm not interested in the numbers on the left at the bottom. I'm interested in the numbers on the left. So my smallest number is 3. Then I have 4 twice. Then I have a 5. Let's see, do I have a 6? No. Don't have a 7. I have an 8 twice. I have a 9. Don't have a 10 or 11, but I do have a 12. I have 13 twice. And there's an 18th. Wow. This is how many hits in the round of hacky sack. Wow. 18. That's pretty impressive. Okay, let's take a look. Let's find the number in the middle. Cancel the smallest and the largest, the smallest and the largest, small, large, small, large, small, large. So there's my median. It's 8. From the left side, let me find this number in the middle, which is 4. From the right side, let me find the number in the middle, which is 13. I know the median is 8, the lower quartile is 4, the upper quartile is 13. For the interquartile, let me go 13 minus 4. And this happens to be 9. All right. There's our work.